Hello viewers, my dear students. I welcome you to idiom class again. We started idiom last week. We looked at 25 and I gave you an assignment. I hope you have done it. If you have not, I'm still waiting. It will help you that anytime you are given an assignment or an assessment to do, you do it and send it to us, so that you'll have a feedback that you are actually going at our pace. Now, today we want to continue idioms. I want to give you some other idioms, and then at the end, I'm going to give you other 10 for you to learn. Idioms are just words that you have to study and know them. The more idioms you know, the better for you to do well in your exam. Okay, so let's go ahead. Like I said, I will be explaining, and I expect you to pick the correct answer before I give you. That's why I always give you 1 or 2 minutes to read, to look at the alternatives, and then I tell you. Sometimes I may not read all the time, I just tell you the answer. And if I feel that one may be difficult for you, then I'll read for you. So let's start with number 1. Betty said it was a run off the mill. That is the idiom. Run off the mill work she did for 6 years in Abuja. Means that the work was lucrative, demanding, special, ordinary. Pick one. If you have picked B, C, or D, you are wrong. The correct answer is that it was an ordinary work. Betty said that it was an ordinary work she did for 6 years in Abuja. Okay? It was a run off the mill. Run off the mill. It's an ordinary work. Is that clear? Number 2. Number 2. Now, that Mohammed played man Friday. The idiom is played man Friday in the disagreement between his uncle and Ali. It's a little surprise to me. Now, what does that mean? Supported his uncle, betrayed his uncle, went to mosque to pray before he intervened, was fair to the two parties. Pick one. A, B, C, or D. Which one have you picked? A, B, C, or D. If you pick A, you are wrong. If you pick C, you are wrong. If you pick D, you are wrong. The correct answer is that when you played Man Friday, what do? You betrayed. Okay? Is that clear? There is no way to, it's either you read novels or you study as I'm doing. That's the only way that you can know idioms. And don't forget that you don't have a choice. It is always in your exam. Number 3. Number 3. Okay? His mother always advises him to do what? To take time by the forelock. Take time by the forelock. Take time by the forelock. What does that mean? Should watch time always, should act promptly, should be with a rituals always, should be conscious of the importance of time. You picked one? Which one did you pick? Okay. If you have picked A, you are wrong. If you have picked C and D, you are wrong. The correct answer is should act promptly. Okay? Are you testing yourself? At the end of I'm going to ask you how many you have, to know whether you are going at my pace. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. The man died with his boots on. The man died with his boots on. Died with his boots on. What does this mean? The man died while fighting as a soldier because of the boot, or while participating in a football match because of the boot, or while marching because of the boot, or while he was still active. Pick one. Which one have you picked? The correct answer is D. While he was still active. He died with his boots on. Oh, the man died with his boots on when he was when he was still active. Okay. So number 6. Now, when you laugh at the other side of your face, when you laugh at the other side of your face, what does that mean? When you laugh at the other side of your face, what does it mean? When you be fantastically amused, change from success to failure, have something to complain about, feel cheated. Which one will you pick? Pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one. Which one have you picked? Okay, the correct answer is B. Change from success to failure. When you laugh on the other side of your face. That's it. That is it. Okay? Number 6. To kick against the bricks. To kick against the bricks. D. Fight the enemy in a tough manner. C. Complain about poverty. Oppose the bad policies of decisions of a leader, or not hurt oneself by unnecessary protest. Hurt oneself by unnecessary protest. Hurt oneself by unnecessary protest will be the correct answer there. Are you learning? Now, let me say this. If you are very sure of your idiom, you can even use it in the essay. You can use it in the essay to make your essay to flow. But make sure that you use it appropriately, use it correctly. Don't just say, oh, the school on the air teacher said I should use idiom, and then you just put it in a way that the examiner is confused. No. Use it appropriately if you are able to do it. It will help your reading. It will help your essay a lot. So to kick against the bricks means to hurt oneself by this. Number 7. Kunle died in the harness. Kunle died in the harness. Now, Kunle died in the harness there. Now, what does it mean? The correct meaning is that Kunle died while doing his usual work. The answer is C. It doesn't mean he died in poverty or while preparing for a journey or on a horseback. It means that he died while doing his usual work. Okay. Number 8. I like that. Now, when you say that a meeting is at 6 and 7, at 6 and 7, what does it mean? Divided into group 6 and 7 members, rounded off between 6 and 7 o'clock, in total confusion, or entertained by different groups of 6 and 7 artists. Now, the meeting ended at 6 and 7 means the meeting ended in total confusion. So the answer will be what? C. Okay? This is an idiom you can use, in your essay, 6 and 7. Ended in 6 and 7. Number 9. David is really making a rod of his own back. Making a rod of his own back. What do you mean? Saving money for his old age, preparing trouble for himself, or pursuing trade in a hard way, or planning well for his children. What's the correct answer? David is already making a rod for his own back. Making a rod for his own back. Preparing trouble for himself. B, making a rod for his own back, preparing trouble for himself. That's the correct one there. Okay, number 10. This is a case of an iron hand in a velvet glove. This is a case of an iron hand in a velvet glove. What does it mean? It means wickedness concealed by good manners. Please take note of that. I like that. Wickedness concealed in a good manner. That's an expression for you. So the answer is A. Okay? Number 11. A wink is as good as a rod. A wink is as good as a rock. Look at the alternatives. A wink is as good as a nod. Okay? A wink is as good as a nod. And what does it mean? It means that a small gift or a small amount or a silly, a noisy, a slight sign is as effective as a more conspicuous signal. Okay, a slight sign is as effective as a. So that would be the correct answer, number 11C. A slight sign is as effective as a more conspicuous signal. That's number 11 for you. Now number 12. Now, it happened before anyone could say Jack Robinson. It happened before anybody could say Jack Robinson. It means that it happened spontaneously. Spontaneously. Okay? Number 13. Now, the team met its Waterloo in Nigeria. What does that mean? Met its Waterloo in Nigeria. It means that they suffered a devastating defeat in Nigeria. The team met its Waterloo. Okay? You know, a devastating defeat. That's one who shows the answer is 13A. Number 14. To beard the lion is his den. I like that. To bear the lion in his den. What does it mean? You know, when you try to challenge a tough person in his domain, you are going there, you beard the lion in his den. You have gone to meet him there. You are challenging a tough person. You can use this, you know, in your essay also. It will help you challenge tough person in his domain. Number 15. Everybody knows Akin is a straight circumstance. This means, number 15, that Akin is in abject poverty. Akin is in abject poverty. And then number 16, you have no love lost. For number 16, no love lost. And what does that mean? It means that, you know, Akin and Charles, they hate each other. No love lost. It's A. When you hate each other, it's no love lost. Number 17, to raise somebody's dander up. Number 17 is what? Is when you make the person angry. When you make the person angry. Okay? Number 18, a bull in a China shop, that is B, a very careful person. A very careful person. No take note of this. If you are confused, check your dictionary. And then number 19, the expression there is a red rag to a bull. Red rag to a bull. Then it's made to make the manager angry. Red rag in a bull. Okay? And then number 20, you have to see red there. When you see red, it's when you make somebody angry. You are seeing red. Make somebody angry. 21, you know, don't think there is the word. Don't think there. The correct is polygamy was the way of life. Polygamy is a don't think. It's a way of life for them. Number 22 is get your knickers in a twist. Get your knickers in a twist is also to be angry. Okay, number 23 is take everything but the kitchen sink. That's number 23, and the answer is A. Take a large number of things with them. Number 24, you have kittens in English, and that is A. And then fly a kite. When you fly a kite, is say or do certain things to fill pulse of the employee. Now you have another 25 there. I've given you the meaning of this, and please study them. Now have this 10 for your homework. Explain the following idioms. Okay, the burglar was caught red-handed. The burglar was caught red-handed. Red-handed. What does that mean? Number 2, the victorious politician entertained his kith and kin. The victorious politician entertained his kith and kin. Number 3, to make a hit with somebody, to be on edge is to be what? Number 5, my school team lost the semi-final match, but nothing daunted. Number 6, David has his eye to the main chain. 7, Joke is obviously afraid of her own shadow. And number 8, to feather one's own net. Number 9, to make somebody's hair stand on end. And the last, Tommy Singh put Tope on the spot recently. Okay. So you have another 35 plus the first 35 making 70. So by now you are okay with 70. 25 plus 10, 35, 25 plus another 10, 35, 35. So within the last 2 episodes, you have learned 70 idioms. Okay, so you should use them either in essay, narrative, or whatever, and they will become part of whatever you are doing. I'm sure I have been expanding your knowledge of idioms, and it will surely help you in your daily life. Have a beautiful day, and thank you.